Hi folks, this is Rose from In Rose's Garden, and what should come in the mail today but my bargain bead box. So I'm really excited about that. Now I'm not going to show this video until Wednesday, so I will have had it for a few days, but let's take a look at it. So I have slit the top already, and we'll get this coming out of here. Now, according to our paperwork, this box is called April Showers. So let's see what it has to say for itself. Bargain Bead Box, April Showers. There's nothing like a cozy beauty of a rainy spring day. Soft pastels including misty amazonite, light blue Malaysia jade quartz, and peach crystals combined with lots of sparkling crystal teardrops in this shimmering palette. Cloud motifs include stainless steel chandeliers, carved freshwater shell beads, and a high-quality cubic zirconia toggle clasp. Now, the other things on this sheet talks about the 30% off coupon that is good for the subscribers for the sister site, Beadbox Bargains. Also, they have their email address for if you have any problems, support@beadboxbargains.com. And let me tell you, if you do have a problem, these guys are the best. They'll fix it up in no time flat. So we have a pretty yellow bag. So let's dump all these goodies out and we'll start finding what we've got here. So our first item is a 25mm Amazonite faceted teardrop pendant. Suggested retail price $7.99. So let's see if we can find that quickly. 15, 15, 8. Now this says it's one piece, but there's actually two pieces in here, and I believe that's what it says. Number 16, yeah, number 16 says two pieces. So they obviously have this mislabeled. So 17, 14, this is 11, 3, 12, ooh, these look cool. I like these. Oh, some pretty little, oh, these are Malaysia jade dyed quartz. These are pretty. I like those. That's number 5, though. This is probably it. It looks small. I say it looks small, but they're actually, it's an inch. 25mm is about an inch, but it's still relatively small all in all when it comes right down to it. Sort of getting these half in order here so that we can just pop down the line when we, instead of having to dig for things in just a moment here. Okay. So it's sort of in order here now. I will, so we'll look at our number 1, which is the 25mm Amazonite faceted teardrop pendant. And Rory's going to have a little chat with us here. Now this, oh, it's faceted on both sides. That's very pretty. Hole up at the top. Unless I'm making something delicate, I usually want a bigger pendant than this, but it is very pretty. It's Amazonite, but mine is very, very light colored. There's not much coloration to it. It's almost white, so it's very pretty, but it's very pretty. Number 2 is 10 pieces of 10 by 7mm Amazonite faceted teardrop beads. Suggested retail price $9.99. Again, it's the lighter color of the blue, but they're still very, very pretty, and they're teardrops, which is nice. So that's number 2. Number 3 is a 7-inch strand of 6mm Amazonite frosted round beads. Suggested retail price $5.99. Well, frosted just means matte, and I'm not always a big fan of matte. I always think they look sort of dirty or dusty, you know, like I want to clean them, but obviously you can't. They're matte, but they're nice. I like the darker blues of this Amazonite here. I think it's very pretty. I'm just not a big matte fan. Not to say that that's bad. I'm just not a big fan. So now the next, number 4, is a 7.5-inch strand of 8x5mm flower Amazonite rondelle beads. These are the ones I just said, oh, those are really pretty. These retail price is $6.99. I really like these. These are gorgeous. I may have to buy some more if they have these on their extras sale. So I really like those. Those are Amazonite. So, rondelles. Number 5 is 14-inch strand of 4mm Malaysia jade dyed quartz faceted round beads, $4.99. Those are pretty. And you know, they look a lot like topaz with this coloration on them. This is pretty. Come on, in you go, my darlings. So that's number 5. Number 6 is 2 pieces of 14x20mm freshwater shell carved cloud beads. Suggested retail price $3.99. Oh, those are pretty. Oh, the hole goes from the top of the big cloud to the bottom of it. And they're definitely shell. They're carved shell clouds. Number 7 is 8-inch strand of 13x6mm faceted teardrop briolette beads in crystal AB. Ooh, those are pretty. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of briolette beads, but these are stunning. I really, really like them. Look at the flash on those, and they are nicely faceted. So these are very, very pretty teardrops. Actually, they're briolette teardrops, but anyway. Number 8 is 11-inch of 8x4mm, 4.5mm crystal faceted fancy rondelle beads. Oh, I love these. These are stunning. These almost look like Egyptian crystal. I have some bigger Egyptian crystal in this same shape, and I just love them. So these are very, very pretty. This was the number 8, the 8x4.5 crystal faceted fancy rondelle beads. So those are gorgeous. I love those. Next, number 9 is 10-inch strand of 8x6mm crystal faceted teardrop beads in crystal AB. Aren't they pretty? I like a teardrop. And these are very pretty little teardrop. They are a little teardrop, though, not a big one. They'll be pretty in earrings. Now we are at number 10, a 10-inch strand of 6mm crystal faceted round beads in peach opal AB, I should say, $3.99 retail price. They're pretty. Not sure what they were trying to show with peach. I'm assuming like sunset kind of thing. Number 11 is 20 pieces of 10 millimeter crystal fasted half matte round beads in crystal AB, $3.99 regular price. Now I like a half matte because it's not entirely matte, so it doesn't look as dirty. You got that interesting difference in colors, and those are very, very pretty. I really like those. So that was number 11. Number 12 is a 15-inch strand, 8 millimeter matte crackle glass beads in crystal, regular price $4.99. Now this is a nice big strand of these. They're very pretty, but I will tell you that you have to be careful with crackle glass because it breaks much more easily than a regular glass bead, mainly because it's already cracked. And they've done that by heating them and then dropping them into cold water so that they crack, just like a mug or a cup would if you did the same thing to it. So you do have to be more careful with the crackle bead. Some of them are really pretty. I like this one. It's a nice crackle bead. But like I say, you have to be careful with them. You can break them easily. Number 13 is a 2 pieces of 19 by 30 millimeter stainless steel cloud chandeliers, hypoallergenic, $5.99 for the pair. So there is our clouds. Interesting. I may make them into sun catchers. Number 14 is 10 pieces of 12 by 5 millimeter stainless steel lightning bolts, hypoallergenic, $1.99 retail price. Cute little lightning bolts. Those are cute. I like those. Number 15 is 10 pieces of 12 by 0.5 by 14 millimeter cloud charms, regular price $1.99. These are lead-free and cadmium-free. Come on. So I will tell you that these are cute little charms, and frankly, I like these little guys better than I did those stainless steel ones. These are cute. They are a charm. They only have one connecting place. But let's face it, it's hollow, so, it's got no center, so you could hang lots of things off this if you wanted to. I think it's very cute. So that was number 15. Number 16 is 2 pieces, 13 by 20 millimeter cloud chandelier finding, $2.99. Now, this bag says it's only supposed to be 1 piece, but the paper says 2 pieces, so we'll go along with our 2 pieces. It's cute little bubble. It looks like bubbles, but I like them. I think they're cute. So that's number 16. There are quite a few pieces in this. Usually we range between 17 and 19. This one has 21, so this one is quite a good value. Number 17 is a 2 pieces of 18 by 14 millimeter rhinestone umbrella charms, suggested price $1.99. Oh, they're pave. Aren't they cute? Little water droplet falling off of our umbrella here. There's 2 of those little guys. Number 18 is 50 pieces of 4 by 3 stainless steel spacer beads, hypoallergenic. Suggested retail price is $7.99. Now these little guys are solid. Most of the ball spacers are hollow. This one feels like it's solid from the weight of them. So I was going to say that seems awful expensive for ball spacers, but it is the fact they are solid. So number 19 is 10 grams of 6.5 by 3 millimeter 5-petal bead caps, lead-free, nickel-free, cadmium-free, regular price $2.99. Oh, these are one of my favorite little bead caps. I love these. They do look like little flowers on top of your beads, or framing your beads so that it looks like the bottom of a flower. So they're very pretty. I've always really liked this style of bead cap. Number 20 is 16 by 14 millimeter, 25 millimeter bar, platinum plated brass and CZ cloud toggle. $4.99 price is the regular price. What does it mean by CZ? Oh, it's got little CZ crystals around our cloud piece here. This is very pretty. This might have to be a front toggle on something. I really think it's fancy. So that's a pretty little toggle. $4.99 suggested price. And that's because of all those little crystals on there. Lastly, number 21 is 1 meter of 4 by 3 millimeter stainless steel curb chain, hypoallergenic, $4.99 regular price. Now this is one of those little chains that looks delicate, but it's stainless steel, so it's not nearly as delicate as it looks. And 1 meter is a little over 3 feet, so it's a nice amount of chain. And it states that this the estimated retail value for this shipment was $102.79. Now, part of that is because of the extra, because like I say, we usually only get about 19. There's 21 in this one. I think my favorite thing in this bag, which some people are going to say, really? To me, are these Amazonite rondelles. These are very, very pretty. I really love a rondelle, and this one is gorgeous. So I think the Amazonite rondelles are probably my favorite thing in this bag. As for something I could have done without, I probably will have a lot of people saying, what is these stainless steel clouds? There's no definition to them other than the cut around the edge, and then they've got the 6 holes, or they're 5 holes. So I think I'm probably going to make these into little sun catchers or something. But yeah, these are probably my least favorite thing in the box. But I loved those. Oh, I forgot about these rondelles. Well, maybe these are my favorite thing. And then the Amazonite rondelles second. Yes. My God, those are gorgeous. Look at the shine on those. I just love those. So these are just stunning. And I think that this is a gorgeous box. I hope you all think so too. So there we go. That is our April bargain bead box, April showers. And I think this is a very pretty box. I have to say my favorite things in the box are probably both the rondelles, the crystal ones and the Amazonite ones. I think these are both stunners, and I really like those. I think my least favorite thing is probably these stainless steel clouds. There really isn't very much definition to them other than the scallopy edge, and they're all right, but I'll probably make these into some simple sun catchers, I think. And the other one, if I had to pick 2 things that I could do without, the other one would be the matte Amazonite. I'm not a big matte fan, so that's that. Also, you have to be really careful with your crackle beads. You don't want to break them, which you can easily break. crackle beads. So there we go. That is our bargain bead box for April. Again, it's called April Showers, and I think it's very pretty. I have some things in here I just drool over, and others that I'm like, it's all right. Amazingly enough, the only focal that I can recall in this box is that little Amazonite pendant. This guy. And he's really not that big when it comes right down to brass tacks for a focal for one of theirs. They usually have 2 or 3 good-sized focals in their boxes. This one is definitely not, but it is pretty. And so anyway, there is my bargain bead box for April, and I hope you enjoyed opening it with me. I think it's very pretty. This has been Rose from In Rose's Garden, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.